visuals, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to Pokemon Thursday, the day of the week where we talk about if I was a Transformer, what object would I transform into? I've heard people say microwave before. Great choice, fantastic choice. Mine personally would be a kettle, because I think you know, constant coffees whenever I want, but at the same time you've got to make sure you're full up of water, and I don't know how. Is it easy for a kettle to fill itself up? Transform into Optimus. Now don't say a truck, even though I am wearing a t-shirt with you on it. This shirt was named after you. What would you transform into? Maybe a good dog that doesn't try and destroy all my Lego and be saggy. Be like an awesome badass dog. Be like wolves were badass and amazing, and then they ended up being you. How bad do you feel? Not really, visuals. I got you once again. We're here to talk about Pokemon. More importantly, we're here to talk about Pokemon Concierge. I think I'm pronouncing that right. Pokemon Concierge. I think that's how you say it. I don't know. I heard it said throughout. This is the Netflix mini Pokemon series that we had. At the time of recording, it's only been out for like a week or so, but the time this video goes up, it's probably been out for 2, maybe even 3 weeks. But I think that's how they were saying it, but my stupid dumb monkey brain's like, Pokemon Concierge. I think that's how you say it. Yes, I don't know if I just need to say spoiler free. There's nothing really to spoil apart from one beautifully heartbreaking moment. But it's a Netflix 4-part series with this beautiful animation and art style. It looks fantastic. It's kind of got like a not Carrie. What's fucking Button Eyes girl called again? Ah, shit! What's she called again? Oh my, Button Girl, Yellow Jacket. That sort of art style with like traditional sort of stop motion with these sort of Barbie doll kind of looking human people, but the Pokemon being all fluffy and cute and all that, and all that. But more importantly, I wanted to do a review on this because visuals. I finished all 4 parts of this. And Netflix even give you a warning about being like emotionally intense or emotionally stressing? I think I've never seen that little thing before, especially not on a kid's show. But I watched it and I got to the last episode where Pikachu finally a certain Pikachu finds its little voice. And I was sobbing my fucking eyes out, and I realised at that point, I'm laying in bed watching it. It was like, I don't know, like I watched it quite late on, 1 o'clock in the morning or something. And I'm sat there sobbing, you know, with my Deadpool hoodie on, just chilling like, I've got a beard. I'm nearly a 31-year-old bloke. I work at a construction job and I'm bawling my eyes out at this. And I think I hit the moment of my life where I'm like, there's no coming back from this, Dan. This is who you are. You're sobbing to fuck it this. Couldn't fucking help it. Anyway, the final episode of this beautiful little story went on was amazing. I don't know if we're getting any more. I don't know if there's plans for a season 2 or just add more episodes to this already existing. I don't know how we're doing it or what they're doing, or if it's just a one-off story. But we get episode 4. We get a bunch of Pikachus come to the island. I can't remember the name of the fucking island now. The Pokemon Resort. Beautiful, luxurious landscape, you know, very Hawaiian-y sort of feel, you know, mountains and little forests and beautiful streams with clear water and that going through. And there's Pikachus all come to the resort, but there's one that hasn't really got a voice and it's very quiet and it's very unhappy. But by the end of it, our concierge, I can't remember her fucking name either, I was too busy crying to remember any of this stuff. She makes this Pikachu open up, it's leaving on the boat, and all you hear is, Pika! And I'm like, oh my god, it can fucking speak it! And what's going on? But you know what else is mental visuals? Is the fact that we have this Magikarp that's really shit at swimming. It's got like a little star, like birthmark thing. It's really crap at swimming, and it has like a little rubber ring round it, or else it just, you know, if it doesn't, it just sinks to the bottom. It's like, it's a Magikarp that can't swim. I know we get your head around that. But its little dinghy gets taken off it, and it literally starts to shed a tear, and you're like, oh my god. But later on through the episode, you get to see it, and it's evolved into a Gyarados, and you get to see it go up the waterfall and whatnot, and I'm like, oh my god. Again, I'm crying. I've seen a Magikarp's evolve into Gyarados countless fucking times, and I'm sobbing my little fucking face off. It's a series. Fuck me, I don't know if I was gonna have a stutter or a stroke there. This little mini-series give me an extra massive dose of love for Psyduck. Psyduck is a relatively important and, well, not, I don't think anybody, yeah, important might not be the right word, but he's kind of like a main character. Anyway, Psyduck in this is absolutely fucking adorable, to like the way he says stuff and the way that he interacts with people, because for a while he's quite shy, and he keeps just going away from people because he's scared of his, headaches that, probably hurt him, and his psychic abilities go nuts. But the concierge that we follow throughout the series, she helps him overcome it and, try and maintain it and whatnot. And he eventually becomes her Pokemon. I don't think it's in the way of like, you choose that Pokemon, you train your partners, and, you because in this there's no battling or anything like that. I think it's just like sort of partners, as in like, you've just teamed up, because they'll never chuck a Pokeball around, they just sort of hang out together. Psyduck's absolutely fucking awesome in this, and he's definitely got up the rankings for me, because it's given him an extra depth and an extra bit of personality, and it's the Psyduck that we see a lot, but just in this sort of little world. And now I won't be able to look at Psyduck without getting a little image of this one in my head. It's fucking adorable. And as well as that, on top of the Pikachu thing, we get a little drawing of Pikachu. And you're like, oh my god, this is fucking amazing. And Pikachu gets given the thing. Sorry, it's not a picture, but it's a little fucking drawing. Just so adorable. Episode 1, we get to the Pokemon Resort. We get to see what it's all about. Meet the characters. There's an awesome Pidgeot in it who comes in every now and then. We get to see a Metagross and a Graveler sort of interacting. I don't think that's episode 1, but at some point we see a little Furret chasing a Rattata in quite a cute little way. Again, Rattata and Furret, you're not bothered about, but I'm like, oh, I love them now. They're just adorable. There is one thing though. There is one key component. I don't know, because it sounds weird to say. There's a certain lady on the show who has extremely large milk providers. She got big old titties, and I was watching it going, was that necessary in the design of it? Like, because it's a kids show based on just interactions with Pokemon, but somebody went, when we design this old lady, give her huge cans. I don't know, you have to let me know what comes below. Is it me being weird with it? Fuck knows. We also get to see Pansage, Pansear, and Pansaur, 3 Pokemon that I definitely didn't usually give a fuck about. But because of the show, I got a little bit more love to now. They're very fun throughout the show. Whoever Pokemon do we have as a big reoccurring theme? There's a Snorlax on the beach, which is pretty fucking dope. It's always nice to see that little Cubone and Snorlax story as well that Pokemon were playing throughout like the Christmas New Year sort of period. Was fucking adorable. What the hell? Why do they just keep chucking adorable shit out my way, at least, and I just start booing over it? Why? I can imagine all like the sort of beach environment, Wingles flying about in the air and stuff like that. But it's quite cool because it starts off with our lead character, and she's in a regular job. She's basically mental health. She's had like a bad week. She stepped in gum. She split up with her boyfriend. I think something to do with the dinner didn't go right, and loads of this other stuff. But then she comes to the island and she starts to just relax, and like the stresses of normal modern day life, job and relationships and work and that just go. And I was watching it going, I would fucking give my right leg to fucking live there. Just wander around there. I don't get wrong, I'm a fat bastard that sweats so bad in the sun. But I don't care if I'm on that island just dossing around with Pokemon, because her job on the island isn't really a job. She doesn't have to like get up at a certain time and do all these. She just has to make sure the Pokemon have fun and they're looked after. And I'm like, oh my god, give me that job. Don't get us wrong, I would miss the city and modern, like being it's still modern there, but like being in the city because like the cinema and all that kind of stuff. But I'm sure they got TV and films over there. Fucking give me that job any day of the week. About each episode, like episode 2, it's just a more in-depth look at the characters and the people that already work there and their relationships and Pokemon. There's a girl that's got a Mudkip there. There's like a surfery kind of dude who he's usually with the 3 monkeys. Like the very, very fucking end is quite cool as well. There's a new visitor come, and I don't know why. Part of me thought, because you could tell that it's coming from the ocean, because she's looking out like there's no boat or anything here, and this big whale lord pops up, but I don't know why, because it's a cute little resort. But my head was like, I wonder if it's like a Kyogre, like this big massive legendary is going to rock up and she's just going to make sure it has fun. In my head, it was a Kyogre. It'd probably be easier to have a Kyogre than it would a Wailord anyway, because Wailords are so absolutely gigantic. I just thought, what a funny way to end this series off with having a massive Kyogre. And there is like a nice little end credit scene halfway through the credits of the last episode. We can see Bellsprout putting a little like flower and that on and being all cute and what. Again, who makes Bellsprout cute? How can Bellsprout be cute? It fucking is now. Fuck, so cute. Flying around on a Dragonite. Bellsprout flying around on a Dragonite with a Hoppip, which eventually we see later evolve. What the fuck? There's another character that we constantly see going about as well as Dragonite. We have like a little chase sequence with a Wingo that took the Magikarp's little rubber dinghy thing. and Dragonite helps get it and whatnot, and she makes these cute little reef thing out of it because she can't inflate it back up, and all the Pokemon are sat tossed. It's just fucking. I'm 30 year old. I'm 31 in like 5 weeks or some shit, and I just keep saying this is adorable and cute as fuck. When people see me, especially people at work and whatnot, they go, "Yeah, Dan, that is that weird bastard." I completely understand. Because what the fuck, my little heart was melted over this. It was fucking adorable. Anyway, Pokémon Concierge, like I said, I don't know if it's going to come back at any time again soon, or if it's just like a nice little one-off or what. The art's absolutely beautiful. It's a great way to interact with the world of Pokemon and see a world of Pokemon where it's not necessarily just about the battling or you know, going around on a big adventure in a certain particular region. It's about relaxing. It's about taking time out of stuff and just finding your inner core in yourself, finding your silliness and your happiness, and just and getting on with life. It's fucking beautiful. Go check it out. It gets a 10 out of 10. Like I said, from an actual story telling point of view, the animation art style was phenomenal. It looked great. I love it. You also got the kind of Isle of Dogs kind of vibe with how the Pokemon were animated and stuff. It was awesome. It was beautiful. 10 out of 10. So much fun. You have it done in an hour, 4 episodes. I think the longest episode was like 18 to 20 minutes maybe. Beautiful visuals. But anyway, if you have already watched it, let me know what you think in the comments below of it, if you've done it and whatnot. And if you plan on seeing it, definitely come back to this video. Let me know what you think of my review and my rundown of it and whatnot. And yeah, let me know if you agree. Did it fucking make you sob like a little bastard or what? More important visuals. Thank you so much for watching. You guys are literally the fucking best. We'll always keep being you and keep on keeping on. If somebody can pay for me to go to the Pokemon Resort, that would be very much appreciated. I would never be able to afford that in a million years. So if there's some sort of rich billionaire out there, please take me.